lose it. Tell her to scoot over there.
It's like a traffic jam.
I think I can hide.
Oh, you were there.
If we lived in that house, all I could do, all I could do outside was just sit. We can get,
Hudson, come here.
we can get a blanket at the house and just sit down. He said, you want to play basketball, and he said, you only want to be a basketball player because your mom's a basketball. Your mom used to be a basketball.
How do you, no,
I
sir.
don't really remember.
How do you know you're not basketball?
I don't really remember. But, he said, yes, I want to try it. Girls have like basketball, and you just want to play basketball because your mom used to play basketball.
Hudson, get back here.
Hudson,
John.
2 minutes ago it went. He sniffed up this, and he laughed at me. Sorry, that's me.
Good, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I was just thinking about you the other day.
Oh, good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Hey, how are you?
Good, you?
Good, thanks.
It's a car having flashing lights.
Yeah.
That police car. Is that a police car or what?
Yeah, it's a police car. You know that.
That, I was holding. She's fucking fried out. Just walked by with some of those little she's had third birthday.
Okay, man.
What's crazy about that is those supposed to have a sweet taste in it. I'm thinking, well, that's scary. They should not do that. They should actually probably make it the opposite. It's candy.
It's okay.
Well, there probably will be.
Don't do that again, please. Sorry. Hey, can't be swinging that near people, okay, buddy? Do I need to go get that police officer, man? That police officer that was, look at him right there. See him? You don't see those two police officers?
Look at this perfect thing. I'm taking it.
I mean, so, you go sit on the driveway, you find something.
Yeah.
over here, bud. I said stop. Hudson.
Like a little rain coming.
Well, it started sprinkling on us when we were
That's
coming
what
over
we need.
here.
I don't have any of that to tire for tonight.
I don't either.
That'll mess up my beautiful hair.
Jeff said that Santa's got COVID, so he won't be in the parade. So.
That's what I told him. Santa's got COVID. He ain't coming.
He should wash his hands better.
Now, how do we do this?
Gosh.
I don't have my glasses on.
I think the pack goes in your pocket, and that's
Tim,
about all
you
I
should have
know.
wore a shirt that's more conducive to a microphone.
I didn't. Well, I got a
Well, you can just
button
bunch
up.
it up
Yeah.
and clip it.
There you go.
Like right there. That should be fine.
Where's that? Test, test,
I
test.
can't see it. I'll let you do it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I'm as blind as a bat.
See if that'll work.
As long as he can pick it up, I'm okay.
Make sure it ain't gonna rub against your sweater. I think that'll work.
We're not going to have those new ones.
Now, what are we going to start out with? Welcome
Test, test.
welcome to this year's Easter parade. No, that's wrong. Is that wrong?
Is that Andy's?
I don't know if you're rushing.
Are we really? Hey, can you pick this up? Do I need to do anything? I'm done? Okay. Do I have to do anything, or can I go ahead and attach? You demand.
1, 2, 3. ABC. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? ABC. One. Is that better? ABC. 1, 2, 3.
All right, ABC 1, 2, 3.
All right,
Yep.
we're ready. I'm going to cut them down.
We'll be live when the parade starts here in the next 10 minutes or so. Please stay with us.
Get your name out there, dude. You gotta always say that.
You want to do it again, Andy?
No, we're good. We're fine.
We're going to say that about 25 times.
Hey, you say it every chance you get. I mean, we're becoming the color analysts for this thing. I'm liking it. Now, how long are we expecting this slate to be?
I don't know.
Next 15, 20 minutes? Next 20, 30 minutes?
I thought it was about to start.
No, they're starting 10 minutes late.
I think it's
And then it's a 20-minute parade.
Yeah, that
Or 30 minutes.
30 minute, I'd figure.
Rick
6:05,
said
so that should be in 5 minutes. They
Rick said that train's done come through.
of the Year, Smithson, and Rebecca Sharp, and Leanne Bonestead.
Well, I don't see them on here.
No, that's why I've got these three. That, and then Grand Marshals Jim Sanderson, and then the Mayor Scott Burton.
Will y'all let me know when you want to get started?
We'll do this 3, 2, 1,
Yeah,
right?
let's go ahead and. Tim, I believe I hear some music.
There they come. Welcome, folks, to this year's 2021 Anderson County Parade, the Christmas Parade. I'm Tim Shelton, Register of Deeds here in Anderson County, and I'm here with my buddy Jeff Cole.
Anderson County Clerk. And Tim, it's good to see you again. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas before we get started. We've got a big crowd tonight. The weather is good. It's not as cold as it has been in prior years, so we're really in for a nice treat tonight, Tim.
Well, and I'll tell you, as you look around, you see a lot of kids that this time last year, they were bundled up. They were trying to snuggle up and do all they could. This year, they're running around. Some are in shorts, short sleeves, and it's just a whole different year this year, but it's exciting to see how the people have come out. Looking forward to the parade this year. As we see it coming along, you'll see that it begins with our walkers, and so that will be a little bit of a delay in starting off folks coming by the camera tonight. But one of the things that we want to do is just recognize real quick that this year's Grand Marshal is Jim Sanderson. And of course, you and I, we know Jim quite well. And
he was my 6th grade teacher, I sure do. I hear some music too.
And as you notice, we have a lot of our emergency personnel, our Clinton Police Department and our Sheriff's Department are coming through, and certainly we're so glad to have them protecting us and watching out for us. Jeff, you'll notice as we're looking here, there's the banner that's coming through, the historic downtown Clinton banner. The banner, as they continue to announce, the banner is being held by our Teachers of the Year, Amanda McAmis from CES, Jill Smithson of North Clinton Elementary School, Rebecca Sharp of South Clinton Elementary School, and Leanne Bonestead of South Clinton Elementary School.
And the Anderson County Sheriff's Department, Greg McBroom, is the float. He's driving the vehicle for them that's in front of them, and they are having a good time, you can see.
Following this year's historic banner, I believe we also have our mayor, or no, I'm sorry, we have Mr. Sanderson who'll be following up as our...
There's our sheriff, Russell Barker, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. I don't know if he's going to look over here. He's talking. He always he's kind of shy, but we're trying to bring him out of it. Merry Christmas, Russell. Here comes Jim Sanderson, Tim. He's our Grand Marshal tonight, and I think he was my 6th grade teacher. When was he yours? Did you have him?
I had him in 6th grade as well, and of course, just a wonderful man, and really just a long-time figure within our school system.
There's his wife, Dee, and family. Hey, Jim, how are you, buddy? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I believe we've got some band coming too, Tim, here.
Coming up next is our mayor, Scott Burton. Of course, Scott, a longtime Clintonian, and Jeff and I grew up with him all the way back, literally all the way back to elementary school, and it's been a joy watching him as he's served our city in all different capacities, and now as our current mayor. Merry Christmas.
Buddy, are you going to get some candy out there in time?
Following our
Christmas
Clinton
to you.
City Mayor is our Anderson County Mayor, Mayor Terry Frank. Of course, Lee Frank is driving her in his Jeep.
Hey guys,
glad to have
Merry
them in our
Christmas.
parade as well. Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas, Mayor. There are you.
And here's our Air Force Junior ROTC.
Clinton High School. They do an excellent job every year, Tim. They're always with us. It's always good to see them.
Absolutely.
Right behind them is the Clinton High School band.
And Jeff, the band has always been a great tradition for Clinton through all the years, and you'll notice that we'll start with the Clinton band, and later on you'll see the Anderson County band. Anderson County as a whole, with these two schools and certainly with others as well, you see a lot of progression, a lot of leadership, and a lot of different talents that are developed through our band programs.
Yeah, they do an excellent job, both programs do.
This is our Parks and Recreation coming through.
This is City of Clinton. They've got a float this year, it looks like.
Yeah, a lot of our workers as well.
That's a nice float too.
Again, the Christmas parade, always a family event, a time where parents and children and grandparents all seem to congregate and celebrate this great time of year.
They even got their Public Works big truck in here too, Tim.
Jeff, I'm pretty sure I see your present up there. You going to jump up there and grab it?
I believe I'll pass.
This is the Dream Dance Studio, Inc. They're one of our business partners here in Clinton. In fact, my daughter danced there for a little while, and certainly just they do a wonderful job reaching out to our young people and teaching the art of dance.
I believe they have two vehicles and some different age groups of dancers, Tim.
Of course, here comes Grinch riding in the back of one of them.
I see that.
Yeah, always a fun time. Kids in front of us just loving it and yelling out to the Grinch and just having a good time this evening.
Are you back? Hudson. Hey, don't get up.
I believe they've got all their age groups in there. There's 3 or 4 trucks here, Tim. They do.
Your wife would love this float coming through.
Yeah.
Old Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey Mouse. She does love Mickey Mouse.
And I'm assuming that each one of these, there's an older group as we've progressed along throughout the dance studio, and I would think this would be your older group here as they've come through. Following them, we're going to be looking at Dutch Valley Elementary. And all of them dressed up in white. Looks like that they're showing off the snowman, Frosty the Snowman. Jeff, I've noticed that we've had a lot of walkers this year starting the parade. I'm not for sure if that's by design or not, but I do believe that they've moved most of our walkers up towards the front. Here we have the Anderson County Democrat Party as they're coming through. It looks like a lot of the folks that are walking are at the front of the parade so that they don't get left behind as far as once you start seeing the floats and the cars driving. And again, it just shows how that as we progress through the years, we've learned certain techniques and certain things.
Here's the Christopher Reindeer Overlook Training Center, it says here, and they're walking. Yeah, Tim, you're right. We've had a lot of walkers early on, and there's nothing wrong with that. And everybody's keeping up good flow, it seems like.
And here's 106.7, The Light, and of course you can tune in and hear them there. 106.7.
Merry Christmas.
Here comes our circuit court clerk, Rex Lynch, with his wife, Jame, and looks like their dog.
Yeah, DJ's his name.
Here comes Black Oak Baptist Church. By the way, that's the church that I grew up at, and parents still go there at Black Oak Baptist Church.
They've got a nice float. They're always in it, Tim, as you well know, and they always do a good job.
I remember many a years ago helping to decorate the floats up at the Armory, and probably my first experience or exposure to the Christmas parade at that time, and so it's good to see that tradition continue on. And I believe we're getting ready to see a couple of cars, a couple of show pieces.
This is
here.
Chris Erwin antique car here. I think Chris is in it about every year, and he's got a sure pretty car tonight, doesn't he, Tim?
He does.
He's got some youngsters in the back seat there, in the rumble seat. Our next one here. The 1972 Dodge Charger. Harold Mack is in that one.
No, Harold, he comes by the office every once in a while. He's a good
courthouse. How you doing, brother? Good. Merry Christmas.
Here comes PSI. Boy, that's a nice looking ride there. I'm sure my son would love to be riding in that right now.
Tammy Gross is in the vehicle. Our next one is Levi Gross. Pasquale Gross Enterprises is the next one there. They've got a couple of animals in there with them, Tim.
Oh, yeah. And here comes Juicy's Bail Bonds.
Jason Williams.
Yeah, that's certainly someone you don't want to have to call, but if you do, it's good to know that they're in business and can assist you.
Tim, I'm going to let you have
Merry Christmas.
Hey, guys. I'll let you do the next one since it's baseball.
Yeah, here's River City Baseball. Of course, this is the middle school program, and you see a lot of youngsters there. You never know, that may be the next Greg Maddox in there somewhere. And here's the Tennessee Fierce Girls basketball team.
Merry Christmas. Our next one here is Top Notch Towing.
Again, certainly someone you don't want to have to call, but if you do, it's good to know that they're in our community and are there to help and assist.
Y'all hold on.
Our next one is Tom Tuck for Sessions Judge. He's running this year, or next year, I believe, Tim. He's out passing candy.
Hard to believe the elections are coming up so quick, isn't it? Right behind him is Gary Long, our road superintendent.
Gary has his hat on there, I see. Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
My kids love seeing those trucks because they usually have salt on them, and that means school may be out, so they get excited about that. But
I believe we've got Waste Connections next, Tim. They've got a...
Boy, they've decorated their truck up big time, haven't they?
They've got a big truck in here tonight.
Wow. Plenty of lights. This is Rustic Beauty. Got the sled on top. And this one here, of course, is quality. Looks like steel, and not really for sure which one it is. I see the Cub Cadets on it, so I'm assuming
those are nice machines. I believe we've got Lewis Ridner in the next one here, Tim. He's running for circuit court clerk. He's got a old vehicle there.
This is Dodson. Jim Dodson running for Tennessee State Rep.
He's got a fancy car as well this year, Tim.
Yeah. Of course, Ellison Sanitary Supply Company, paper products and equipment. Coming up behind them are the Lady Dragons softball team.
I think after that we have the Clinton High School softball team.
Yeah.
They've got their team out tonight with the music and the float with us.
Always exciting seeing our youth sports teams come out and participate.
No candy for me. Nothing for me.
Better duck, better duck. Here comes the Wolf 100.3, Jeff.
There you go, Tim, right there. A lot of music this year, Tim. A lot of music.
And this is our fairest of the fair queens, Jillian Bivens, as she comes through, the 2021 Anderson County Fairest of the Fair. It's good that we were able to have the fair this year and the parade this year. Obviously with COVID taking a toll on us last year, it's finally good to get back to having some of these things on a routine basis. Of course, this is Haley Rutherford. She's the fairest. She's
runner-up.
Runner-up.
She's there tonight.
And here's Pizza Plus. I wonder if you ordered a pizza. I don't know, Jeff. Are they delivering? Or
I could probably eat one.
But certainly glad they're here. And then following up is our ambulance service, our EMS. Folks, if you're tuning in, we want to welcome you to this year's Christmas parade. I'm Tim Shelton, Register of Deeds of Anderson County, and I'm here with Jeff Cole,
Anderson County Clerk.
And we're glad to bring the 2021 Christmas parade to you. Here we have El Tapame as they're coming through. Of course, Jeff, they are over in South Clinton and do a great job. Folks love to go over there and eat tacos and everything else. My son, I swear, I think he eats 10 tacos every time he goes over there. So, great place, great business. We're glad they're in our parade this year. And here we have H&R Block.
That's Deanna Douglas. H&R, as Tim said, they're in the parade tonight as well. Then we have Lakeview Baptist Church is next. They've got a vehicle in here with us tonight. Always glad to see our churches involved, Tim. It's that time of the year. Always glad to see them in our parades.
Well, and certainly as Christmas and Easter, you would expect to see them here, and I'm glad that our community is so welcoming and inviting to all of our churches and faiths, but certainly for Christmas it's appropriate that they're here. This is the Ridge Ram just going by. Some of the cars, Jeff, it's hard to see who is who. Hard to see the numbers on the windshields and things when they're decorated. Certainly, certainly they're impressive nonetheless.
Well, I know we had some late entries too, so that's good. I think we're over 100 this year, so we've got a big turnout. We don't always get the names.
And here's Lowe's Toes, and it looks like that we've got Whoville.
Looks like it's snowing, Tim.
Boy, I like this snow better than the other, don't you?
I do too.
And obviously the fake snow was a big hit.
Yeah.
Kids loved it. I'd have a hard time climbing up in that truck there, Jeff.
I know I would too. I think they've got about 3 or 4 vehicles in here tonight. They've got a wrecker for all sizes, I believe, Tim.
Well, and certainly they do a great business here in Anderson County.
Our next one here is Cash Express. They're in our community as well, as Tim says. Bethany Ogle has an antique Ram Charger. You don't see any of those much anymore, Tim, do you?
No.
That was
sure
well
don't.
taken care of.
Here's Christmas on the Farm with Clinton FFA, and they're calling it a Barnyard Christmas.
Hi, brother. Our next participant is Nagaff Cheer, Tim. They've got a little float with them and a big participation of kids and family. It's always good to see them out. They're throwing a lot of candy over here, Tim. Did you catch any?
No, I think one caught me.
There's a piece of chocolate, it looks like.
And folks, if you're tuning in and realize that we're not in the same place, we're actually, they've moved us down in front of Regions Bank and the Chamber of Commerce as opposed to being in front of the courthouse this year. And this is Eliana Bailey, who is mini miss of our Fairs to the Fair as she goes by. And I hope I said her name right. I certainly would not want to mispronounce anyone's name. That's J&D Auction, yes.
Our next one is Jame and Sue Bates.
James and I went to high school together.
Sure did, and they've got a pretty car too. I like that color.
And I bet you know who this young lady is.
I believe I do.
This is Sheriff Barker's little girl, Ansley Barker. Of course, she was in the Fairest of the Fair as well.
There's Ryan Spitzer. He's running for circuit court judge next year.
In fact, he was just recently appointed by the governor.
That is true. That is true.
And while we have just a break here, certainly want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm Tim Shelton, Register of Deeds of Anderson County.
And I'm Jeff Coe, your Anderson County Clerk, and we're happy to be here tonight. And we've got a little bit of a lull here, Tim, so I think we're trying to catch up here.
Where you at on it? Certain point I'll have to go back so I can stop it. Sarah will be here, so just set the mic there whenever after the last one passes, you wrap it up and I'll be listening back.
Tim, I think we've got a fire truck coming in next.
I think it's Marlow Fire Department,
Yeah.
the volunteer fire department there from Marlow.
Our fire departments there always do an excellent job throughout the county. They do a good job.
And this is Dave Clark, your district attorney here in Anderson County. Merry Christmas! Followed by Mountain Barn Builders. And folks that tune in and watch some of these reality shows, you see a lot of barn building and makeovers and all kinds of things. That may be a person that you want to call, right? Jeff, this truck is certainly lit up pretty bright.
Yeah, they were in the Lake City parade last night. I was behind him last night with that horn. It's loud, but it's a beautiful truck. They've kind of picked up speed now, Tim. I don't know.
They have. This is Brian Hudson. Looks like he's running for road superintendent here in Anderson County.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
And here's MIG, Madison Insurance Group. Merry Christmas. And 96.7.
There's
Oh, Jasper.
There's Jasper right there. What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas.
And of course, followed by WYSH.
Ron Meredith there.
Meredith.
Ron does a good job for
Merry
us. Hey,
Christmas.
Ron, Merry Christmas.
And you'll notice from time to time, of course, this is Jordan Bowling out of Jonesboro.
Merry Christmas!
There you go. Merry Christmas.
And this is Eleanor, is it Linthicum, I guess?
I believe you're right.
Yeah. Again, Fairest of the Fair Princess. And Raylynn Embry, Little Miss Fairest of the Fair. And Grossom's Easy Toe. I was saying a while ago, from time to time you will see policemen walk by. They're trying to make sure that kids stay back and are safe. Obviously with candy flying out, if it's sort of there in the road, you know kids are going after it. And so they try and keep an eye on that. And it's good to see our police officers have their eyes on the kids as they have their eyes on the parade. So I love that car there.
Oh, I love that color too. Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Grossman Easy Toe. They
Yep.
do a good job in our community.
And this is the person that just went by was the tiniest county fairest of the fair, but I didn't see the name.
Joshua Hawkins is next with Anderson County Grinch. He's right here in front of us, Tim.
Yeah. Jeff, do you enjoy commenting on the parades, or do you enjoy being in the parades? Which do you prefer?
I like them both. Like I said, I enjoy doing. I think this is our 5th or 6th year. I'm not real sure how many years we've done it. I'm glad when the weather's a lot warmer, and it's a lot warmer tonight than it has been over the last few years.
It is, and I always enjoy just being here, be it in the parade or commenting on it, either one.
I really like our church floats. Jesus is the reason for the season, as we know, and we need to spend time with faith and family and reflect on that. And I like seeing our church floats. I like seeing all of our community come together, as you said before, just working together and just praying for a good outcome.
And of course, this is our Girl Scouts here in Anderson County, Girl Scouts Incorporated.
I've seen a lot of Grinches this year, Dallas. Tim, that's my son. I don't know why I called you Dallas. Here's another Grinch. There seems like there's a lot of Grinches this year.
Well, it's certainly a good color, and of course, it has a great story of how it is about the season and more than it is about the presents and all the other stuff. Here we have backyard bouncers. Of course, they're up towards the going out towards Lake City Rocky Top, I guess now.
And everyone knew.
Well, they've got a nice float too.
Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you to sing.
And this is Renna Center as they are coming by.
Got a little bit of a gap again.
Well, while we have this moment, I'll tell you again, I'm Tim Shelton, Register of Deeds in Anderson County.
And I'm Jeff Coe, your Anderson County Clerk.
And we're delighted to be able to be here tonight to bring you the 2021 Clinton Christmas Parade. And we have a float coming up now, Jeff. Love the Farmall tractor that's pulling it.
Sleepy Eye John's is what that is, Tim.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah. They've got a nice float too. Some dancers
And they
with
clog, yes.
We've got a little bit of a gap again.
We hope that you're enjoying the Christmas parade for this year. Again, it's pleasant weather tonight, Jeff. Just amazing how nice it is. A lot of folks have come out to participate and join in. A lot of kids. It looks like people are dressed of all kinds of seasons. Some are in shorts, some are in sweaters, and some are in toboggans. And so it spans all of it, but just what a great time and a great atmosphere tonight.
It is, and you don't have weather like this a lot in early December with shorts. Our next one is Anderson County Community Action. They have a little float and some walkers as well.
And of course, they're active within our community, as the name itself tells.
Yes, they are.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
And this is Cadence Crowley, I believe. Yes, it is, the junior fairest of the fair. And here comes Clinton Hawks.
These are the cheerleaders. They're out tonight. Merry Christmas. Drop and Go Dumpsters is next.
I believe the past couple of years they've brought in all the music and all the entertainment to boot, as they certainly just put on a great show for our parade. We saw them last year stop and kids come out and actually dance with them. So exciting to see how people really invest in decorating or going all out in music or whatever to make it a fun and enjoyable night. Again, if you're just tuning in with us, I'm Tim Shelton, Register of Deeds.
And I'm Jeff Coe, your Anderson County Clerk.
And this is the Clinton 2021 Christmas Parade.
It's hard to believe that Christmas is right here upon us, Tim, but it is here.
Well, and here comes that another Grinch, as you were talking about.
Our next one is Judge Miller.
Roger Miller, our General Sessions Division II Judge. Merry Christmas.
Re-election next year. Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Followed up by Brian Hunt, who is our juvenile court judge here in Anderson County.
I believe he's got his little babies in the back there.
And then here's our veteran-owned, it's a Semper Fi Lawn Services. Won't be that long, we'll be mowing our yards again. And here's Truthway Baptist Church in Powell, Claxton area.
Merry Christmas!
It's great to see our churches out, as you've said so many times tonight. It is so good to see them here.
They've got church pews in their float. That's an interesting float as well. That is Truthway Baptist Church. They're with them too. Milestone Church. There it says Merry Christmas. Well, they've got a nice float too.
Certainly look like they have a good children's program, or an active children's program. And here's OEB Law. Jeff, I see they even have your license plate hanging out the window.
Well, that's definitely going to be the new one here in about 3 weeks. They go on sale January 3rd, so we'll be ready to. We'll change out about 100,000 plates next year, so we're looking forward to that.
And I'm sure, as always, your folks are going to provide that friendly customer service that they do so much so well, and we're looking forward to meeting and greeting with them this coming year as well.
It'll be here.
And this is Pack 73. Our little, I guess that's our Boy Scout Club.
That looks like Cub Scouts, I believe.
Cub Scouts, yeah. I never do know the cutoff to those.
It looks like they have a big treat too this year.
Yep.
Do you like it better down here in front of the Chamber, Dallas, or Tim? Or
I do. I think it's a much better. Well, there's Stiltner.
What's going on?
It's a much more open area for us. Obviously, down at the other end, you're running a lot more cables, a lot further distance, and so power and other things a whole lot better here as well.
Got some cars coming up. I don't see their numbers. I don't really know. Merry Christmas.
Typically, when we see cars come through like this, they're parts of a car club and members of car clubs. And just to let you know a little bit about these folks, their passion certainly is in cars and restoring and doing those things, but in particular, the cart club that's going by, they've been active with working with youth in some of their fundraisings, being able to come out and participate. I know they've done it with the baseball team here in Clinton and so many other different places where they just go out in the community, they show off their cars, and at the same time help raise money for youth programs.
Yeah, they do an excellent job. They're very active in our fair association in the summer and our Christmas parades throughout the county. They do an excellent job with the community.
And just as we led off with the Clinton parade, with the Clinton band, we're going to follow up here at the end with the Anderson County band. And that means it won't be very much further. We should be seeing Santa Claus.
I believe you're right, Tim. We see the band coming. They're loud and they do an excellent job. They do a wonderful job every year.
And again, it's one of those things where it is truly just an exciting part of your school program for your band to be a part of so many different things, and be it fundraising, be it football games, be it basketball games, or wherever, or just in their own tournaments. It's really great to see them out here. And of course, they're led off by their junior ROTC for Anderson County High School, just as you had for Clinton High School. And so you can see that the two programs here in Anderson County are not only having a lot of great success, but they're really reaching out and getting our students involved in extracurricular activity. There's old Michael Foster.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And here's Blaze, the elementary school. Looks like their basketball team, their cheerleading squad, and I'm sure there's other sports programs within the Clinton Elementary School program that this is actually a sort of new thing that's just been the past couple of years that's come on, and I know that E.T. Stamey does a great job as an athletic director here for Clinton Elementary School, and so it's good to see all these kids coming out and participating in our parade. There's Kelly Johnson, superintendent of schools here at the city, and then here comes what everybody's been waiting on, Jeff. Of course, the end of the parade with our fire truck that, Jeff, I believe that's just been here, what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah,
is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe that's it, Tim. You're right.
And that's what we've got. Let us, as we get ready to sign off, let me say this. It's been a pleasure to be here to commentate on some of the things that were presented tonight through the Clinton Christmas Parade. I'm Tim Shelton, Register of Deeds here in Anderson County.
And I'm Jeff Coe, your Anderson County Clerk. And just again, it's Merry Christmas to everyone out there and a safe time. I'm glad that we had a good crowd tonight, and we will do it next year, Tim.
Well, and I wish everybody a Happy New Year as well, and be sure to be safe. And if you see any of these folks out and about during the year as they came through the parade, you'll want to certainly give them thanks for participating. And then you'll want to go and visit and participate in utilizing their facilities, their stores, their products, and all the other services that they provide, just as a way of giving thanks to our local community. Again, thank you for being a part of the 2021 Anderson County Christmas Parade, and with that, we'll sign off.